Frank, hello.
Great. Hi, Carter. How are you?
Good as
Welcome
gold,
back
thank
to
you.
the Airways, mate.
Thank you so much, Maury.
Yep.
Marvellous place.
What I'd like to, Carter, with your permission, I'd like to pay tribute, and I don't know, this person I'm talking about is a local radio announcer on the Super Radio here in Maury area, and I'm sure you will know the name when I say it, because he was a backing to Johnny Devlin, and
you want me to tell him?
Involved in a lot of rock and roll groups. It was sad to hear while I was away for this week that we lost a well-known radio announcer called Bob Taylor.
Bobby Taylor was a wonderful mate of mine for many, many years.
Mate, he was a great guy. I remember when he first came here for so long in November '94 to take up the position for only so long, and he's been here ever since. He was well known to all the oldies on the Friday afternoon request show to the oldies. It was such a shock, and I'm sure, like for the whole Super Radio network, when employees that heard it, would have been a big shock, and also to the entertainment world. So I just thought I'd like to take this chance through your show, since it's the first night back, just to pay tribute through you and the rest of the Super Network for a great guy that gave us great radio listening in Maury for so many years.
Thank you. He was with 2VM in Maury.
Yes.
Yes, he was. He was a very well-loved, respected musician and a music historian, Bobby Taylor.
Yep.
Yes, and unfortunately passed away Sunday, the 17th of August.
And something I didn't realise, but I had heard that he played that little part of Beverly in Country Practice where you could see that purple wig, and I can still remember that. Playing that piano and all you could see was the purple wig. But
that's right.
He was a real character. He was a great character, you know, and he was involved with lots of things like guide dogs and that, and the local choir. And gee, I loved him playing that keyboard, Carter. I really loved him playing. I saw him do a few things with Marty and the Moochers here, and geez, he was a great bloke.
Well, he started off as a piano player and was one of the best in the business, believe me. He worked at Hornsby RSL in the 70s and 80s, and that's where I first came across Bobby Taylor. I have a very treasured video that I took long time ago, where I did a stupid thing. It was just part of my act, I guess, at that time, where I did a song called Granada, and I was reading the words over his shoulder, and I've got it there, and Bobby just had the time of his life. So that'll be a treasured memento of Bobby Taylor. He was a lovely, wonderful man.
He was, mate, and I hope that you didn't mind me doing that on this show the first night, because, as I said, I was away in Canada and got the phone call about it, and he did a lot of interviews with me on different things that I've been involved with. And as I say, I can still see Bob walking to work every day with the headphones, and you knew he was listening to his music that he loved, and
exactly.
He did what he did best, and he went out what he did best. And he's going to be really missed on the airwaves around this area.
He certainly is. His funeral details, for anybody that's interested, up in the Maury district, Tuesday 26th at 2 o'clock at St. Philomenia's Catholic Church. That's in Boston Street, Maury.
Yeah.
And in Sydney, there's going to be a memorial service organised for the Sydney folk that want to go along in there and pay tribute to Bobby sometime in the near future. So our thoughts are with his friends and family at this time.
So thank you for allowing me to do that on your first program, mate.
Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Bobby was well worthy of as much love he could get in his direction, because he gave some out.
He sure did, and he did what he did well. And he'll be sadly missed, as I say, on the airwaves and around, just seeing him walk around the Maury area.
Thanks, Frank.
Okay, thanks for that, Carter.
And if you run into any of his family, please pass on our condolences.
Okay, thank you for allowing me to do that on your show.
It's a pleasure. Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye. There you go. Frank and Maury saying goodbye to a wonderful friend, Bobby Taylor. Yes, if you didn't know Bobby, you would never know how much he's going to be missed. He's been a marvellous